Welcome to part 2 of the Sherpapedia demonstration. In part 1, we learned how to sign up for a category and to navigate the basics of the Sherpapedia website. In this part, we are going to actually create the page and start adding content to the page and learn some basic formatting. So going back to the main Sherpapedia website, let's find the category that we signed up for. So go to the sign up sheet and find traditional housing, since that's what I signed up for. Okay, click on that and it brings me down to traditional housing and my name and the page I signed up for. As you can see, this link for house is blue, whereas other links are red. Now, if a link is blue, that means the page already exists. If the link is red, that means it does not exist. Let me show you a demonstration of what I mean. So the link clothing is red, and if I click on it, it will take me to a blank page, and it says that you can go ahead and start entering content in here, and once you publish it, the page clothing will exist. Now let me go back to the table of contents. Now if we look at house, the link is blue. That means the page already exists, and in fact I've already created this page well ahead of quite some time ago. So if I click on house, it's going to take me to the actual page house, which already exists. Okay. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I want to start off with a blank slate. So I'm going to create a test page. Instead of the page house, I will go ahead and go to the very top of the page. In the search bar, I'm just going to enter in, I'm going to make up a page called test home and my name. And you can do the same just to practice and get the feel for how to create a page. So I'm going to search for this page. And obviously this page is not going to exist, so it's going to come up in a red link. And what I can do is actually click on this red link. And now I have a sandbox that I can experiment in. And don't worry about creating these test pages. They're great for practicing, and at the very end I as an administrator will go ahead and delete the test pages when we're done playing around with them. So we're creating a new page called home. The way we'll want to start off is first actually looking at a Wikipedia article and just understanding how a Wikipedia page is laid out. So to do that, I'm going to go to a page that I've already created for the house. Okay. So here's a completed page for a house. The text for this page is taken from Dr. Lockwood's book, Through a Sherpa Window, and I haven't done the best job of citing the page or creating my own content. It was purely for the purpose of this demonstration, so please do not copy directly from textbooks like I've done here. This is purely just for demonstration purposes. So moving along, you'll see that the first paragraph is sectioned off from the rest of the page. The first paragraph is what's called the lead section. This paragraph basically just sums up the entire article. So we'll talk about all these sections that are in the article without going into too much detail, just giving the reader the basic idea of what a Sherpa house is. Below the lead section is a table of contents, and here you can see that it's broken out by categories and subsections. So for the first section, I have types of houses, and I also have subsections called single-story houses, 1.5-story houses, and 2-story houses. Another section is called rooms, and under rooms I have the different types of rooms: chapel room, main room, and so on. You can also have subsections. So as an example, I've got a section called construction, basically what the Sherpa house is made out of. Under construction, I've got a subsection called windows, and under windows I've got a subsection that breaks out different types of windows: two-hole windows, multi-panel windows. So there's a lot of things, a lot of ways to dice up the article to make it easier for the reader to digest. Generally, you'll just be working with sections and subsections. This box right here is what's known as a table of contents. So if I clicked on a section such as the chapel room, it will scroll me down to the chapel room, and I can go ahead and read the content for just the section chapel room. Okay, so now that you have a basic idea of what a Sharepropedia page should look like, we'll go ahead and start adding content and creating our own article.